Message to Ark Manning's groupies. You know, the groupies who don't watch the game at all. You guys are embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. I'm on Twitter and it's 90% of a certain group of people. Don't let that go over your head. A certain group of people are protecting Ark Manning as if he's 10 years old and he needs the world to save him. But when you're the white hype, of course, there's going to be a vast majority of a group of people defending him. They all keep saying the same thing. He's 17. He's 18. He's younger than most high schools. Saying, shut the hell up. That man will be 18 years old in May, just like any other senior. Knock it off. There's so many quarterbacks in the NCAA Division I football this year that are getting ready to start. Some of them are even younger than Ark Manning. You got a 5'9" quarterback who's a freshman. He's only 5'9". He played outstanding in spring. Nico wasn't super great, but he super delivered on his throwing motions, reading his first reads, and even second read when the first one fails him. They even said he might be in competition to be the #1 quarterback and beat Joe Mix. I have him over Joe. And you seen the same group of people, these hypocrite groupies, and we know why they're protecting Ark Manning. These same people who don't watch football, they don't watch sports, they're race hustlers. They're criticizing Nico and these other freshman quarterbacks who are the same age of Ark, left early just like Ark did. And notice what you don't see in the comment sections. You don't see us Nico supporters going crazy at the people critiquing Nico. We understand these are the highest level of college football. The criticism is going to come with your ranks. You can't protect a man who's growing into a grown adult. Stop calling Ark Manning a kid. Yes, an 18 years old is not a kid anymore. I kind of find it laughable when you're black and 18 or Hispanic and 18, you're considered a grown man. But you could be a white boy and be 22 years old, and I see this kid anthem is getting thrown out all the time with this theme, this reoccurring theme. He's 18, he's 17, oh, poor baby. And another thing you clowns are doing, you guys are only saying he's overrated after 20 minutes of production. No, clown, we're not a fake sport fans like you clowns. We've been calling Ark Manning overrated for 3.5 years, 4 years for me, but I'm gonna be fair, that freshman season was all right. But the sophomore year, overrated. He played weak opponents, and it got worse his junior year. Senior year, he upped it a little bit, but nothing but trash opponents. Lost in the first round of the playoffs. This man had a star receiver. I think it was number 4. I don't know his name. That's who made him look good, and that's factual. He took 2-yard runs for averaging like 50-yard scrambles. And even with that, Ark Manning only had like 2,000 yards passing, playing against a weak conference in that weak division in high school he played. But here come these weird fans. Look, I'm all over Twitter. All these, the knight in shining armor of their white knight, he gets protected again. They're all, it's like, it's a meeting that I don't know about. Is it a meeting with guys who let me do it. You guys don't let it go over your head. Is it a meeting of these people? You know, people who cover themselves with this type of hood? Is there a meeting of this that goes on and y'all start protecting these people? I've witnessed so many true freshmen you guys have ridiculed and criticized all year long, and none of you I don't want to say the names of the race, but you guys know the people who's protecting Ark Manning. Let's just be honest about it. I've never seen none of you cowards say the same thing for black people and go, they're young, they're only 17. No, y'all did Justin Field like dirt. When Justin Field wasn't happy about being benched for Fromm. Everybody knew it. Fromm shouldn't have been the starter. Only reason they went to the national championship with Fromm is because, let's just be real, Kirby Smart could recruit like crazy. He has a hell of a defense and outstanding top level of NFL running backs in that backfield. Everybody knew Fromm was a joke. That's why in the NFL, he barely can compete. Like, miss me with that. Did anybody give Justin Fields a break? Didn't Justin Fields enter early in college as well? You guys didn't give him a break. I'm not trying to hear it. A lot of guys enter college early after half a year of their senior years, and they enter college in January. You weird Ark Manning fans act like this is a phenomenal. This has been going on for the last 30-something years. That's how I know you people don't watch football. You're only on Manning's dick because he's a Manning and he's the white knight. That's it. You're embarrassing yourselves. I seen a woman who hopped on here. Oh, these failed analysts. You guys only seen a 2-minute game. Shut up, bitch. It's not a 2-minute game tape. We've been watching this dude for years. We're not you guys. You guys just seen the name Manning and instantly said he's a star. I seen another dumb, stupid woman who yes, women are even trying to chime in on it. I don't believe a lot of you women belong in male sports. It's my opinion. I'm not saying it's a fact. It's my opinion. But it's for dumb, obvious reasons like she wrote. If Quinn wasn't there, he would have easily started and you guys wouldn't call him overrated. I know your dumb ass don't watch sports, and just like the males too who think like you, because Malik Murphy outplayed Quinn and he made Ark Manning look like a 1-star level quarterback. So let's not do this garbage here. You clearly don't watch the game. Many of you didn't watch Texas spring games at all. 90% of you defending Ark Manning aren't Texas fans. You are a race fan, and that's factual. You don't know the history. The fact that none of you guys even mentioned Malik Murray when 2 NFL execs even said, they wrote a little comment about transfer portal and put the eye emojis, because many sport fans, I don't care if you're white, black, Spanish, whatever, Asian, whatever, you all know when you see Malik Murphy in high school and even the transition after his redshirt year to now his redshirt freshman year, you're going, God, he's dropping zigs and dimes. Even, he threw a 60-yard throw that was perfectly delivered, but the receiver dropped it. And the play right after that, talk about muscle memory and forgetting about a bad situation. The next play, he throws a 79-yarder bomb, precise one, while the DB was covering nice and threw it perfect on the money for a touchdown. Like, his level of controlling the offense, he also controls the locker room. Go check those tweets by some of his own teammates who said he's the better locker room presence, and nobody denied that. And this what fast forward the weak coach Steve to call Quinn a starter, when I'm like, how do you stop the competition when the dude who outplayed both of the white hypes, you would continue that competition into the summer, but we know what's going on. That oil money, and with the boosters, it speaks volume. There is no way that Malik Murphy is staying after this season. I don't care if they give him most of the snaps. He knows that politics is about to get in effect. There's no way the Mannings are going to have Ark Manning ride the bench, no matter how trash he is. They expect his last name to... They said he was going to redshirt all year. All of a sudden, they said it was a quarterback competition. You see how they're trying to protect him? They don't really want to let you know he's vying for the quarterback job, because once he loses it, the overrated chance begins. So they try to protect him, and they got him walking on eggshells like he's like a 10-year-old child. It's embarrassing. He's supposed to be soon to be this man who's going to lead one of the most prominent schools such as Texas. And yet people are conditioning him and protecting him from criticism, normal criticism. We haven't even started the season yet when we really go full throttle on all these athletes. Now you've seen grown men. I seen one white guy, he said, so one of my comments and another, I think it was another white guy who agreed with me. And I guess he looked at the other white guy like the white guy's a sellout. But I love white people and black people of all walks of life who all can come to an agreement without worrying about what race or prejudice and biasness you have already. This guy is going out there. You people are weak. You're criticizing a 17-year-old. First of all, he'll be 18 in May. And it's not like we called him out his name. It's not like we said something to hurt him. We're critiquing on actual football. God kills me if I say, let me knock on wood, if I say a guy is not a good quarterback and he's overrated. I guess we're not allowed to say it if he's a certain complexion. That same guy who said that, I fast forward and looked at his old tweets. Guess what you find? Nothing but him shitting on black people who are of the same age, and he's going in on them. Guess who he was talking crap about just 2 days ago? Nico. He was violating Nico, who's around the same age, left high school early as well, but they don't have the same level of decorum for us. I know what this is about, and you guys can't protect that boy. Since you guys don't want me to call Ark a man, I'm going to call him a boy. You all his night crusaders have called him a child. So I'm going to call him a little boy, and he did look like a little boy with those noodle arms. He can't even make a sideline throw. Like, guys, give me a break. You can't even make a sideline throw. I got dudes in Pop Warner who are only 13 who can deliver an NFL sideline throw with not much emphasis on it. He gave all his... You seen his face, the level of degree just to throw a weak little sideline throw that his receiver still had to dive to try to catch it. And these people, Jesus Christ, he had a hell of a... There's so much groupies, they have to lie to feel better. I don't care if you're black. I'm going to critique you. Majority of the people I critique are black. You don't see me going here, oh, they're black, I need to protect them. They're black, so I need to hide the truth about them. That's weak, man. And that's the problem. When they see Ark Manning, They see their own son, they see their own brother, father, their next to kin, so they can't critique them. It's hard for them to tell the truth. But when they see a black guy, oh man, they have a field day on us. Man, you would think a 17-year-old black dude is 27 years old the way they come at us. And you don't see none of us talking about, leave him alone. He's 17. Jesus Christ. I seen another dude denigrate Justin Fields just to trump up what's his name? Ark Manning. I seen him wrote, well, Justin Field freshman season was so horrible. Trust me, nobody could be that bad. Like, what? Do you know what the politics that was going on when Fromm got chosen over Justin Fields? You had grown white professionals saying there's no way Justin Fields should have ride that bench. But here come these clowns, the knight in shining armor. You can't save Ark Manning. He is a failed quarterback, and we are not saying it because of the spring game. You are fake football fans. If you are a true football fan, you knew he was an overrated quarterback 3.5 years ago. Factual.